Hello YouTube, we back with a Beyoncé video, although not on such good terms because I got to call out a person that I actually, admire and support very well. Y'all know the last time I talked about, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, it was on more of a good note. We was giving her accolades and just due over on the continent of Africa. But, honey, Dr. Mumbi Seraki want to get turned up with the queen, baby. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. I said, don't make me get back to my ways. Don't make me get back to my ways. Da tell you, If you away, oh wow. If you away, oh why, honey, you don't want none of this wine over here, honey. Yeah, just because I ain't been turned up in a minute, just because y'all ain't heard about me in a minute in regards to the Queen Bee, don't get it twisted, baby. I am still the secretary of the Beehive. I am the secretary of the Beehive. So as the secretary of the state of the Beehive, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, I love you, I do, girl. But let me get you all the way to and get her. Let me get you get her tighter than them darn braids up in your hair. They be fierce, honey, but they about to get knocked out, honey. Your hairline's about to be pushed back like Naomi Campbell, baby. I know you did not darn send for the queen. The queen did not send for you. And you're going to have an audacity to come for the queen bee? Oh, no, honey. We got to get you together, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, on your darn alternate facts. So, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, on a serious note, though, Dr. Mumbi Seraki didn't so much as look at the darn hour and a half, movie that Beyonce presented and was going off of hearsay and talking about, and she went off of the general videos that were promoted and did not see the video in its whole totality and went to disrespect darn on Beyonce, talking about Beyonce is stereotyping Africa and we're made up of so many countries and you're making it seem like we're all one. How the hell you get that from that? I mean, even within the promo, she was highlighting different cultures of Africa. She was highlighting West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, South Africa. Like, I don't know how you thought she was just focusing. Now, I could see if she was in Igbo or just Yoruba all throughout the whole video, but she highlighted many different cultures and had many different African artists from various countries of Africa. So how did she stereotype it into one country? We know Africa is a continent. So it was like Dr. Mumbi Seraki was contradicting herself as she was speaking on the Queen Bee's name on that. Talking about she was stereotyping Africa in one culture. So that was the first lie. Then she said that Beyonce, that nobody does the paintings and stuff like that. You a damn lie, Dr. Mumbi Seraki. Okay, we understand that not all of Africa is dressing up in the traditional, just like Native Americans. Not every Native American is going on the like, we know all natives are not doing that. Damn sure not my native family folks. They're not doing that today. Now, some of them still do the traditions. But, honey, a lot of them don't even know how to speak darn on. Hell, I can darn on speak a better Cherokee than some of their asses can. So, with that being said, we understand that not everybody is doing the traditional African dances and whatnot. But Beyonce wanted to, to highlight all the historicalness of Africa. And then for her to say that, those images was disrespectful, I'm trying to say, how was it? And you ain't even see the whole movie in its totality. You called out the people on the video about the prime ministers wearing the blonde wigs, and that they're copying the French colonial rule that still has y'all in darn in economic despair to this day. Y'all darn idolizing people who got y'all in a darn economic slump. Y'all wearing straight blonde wigs. So Beyonce mentions it. Is a problem? Really? Beyonce shows how to appreciate your African traditional hairstyles and stuff. That's a problem? She was showing the Bantu knots and the Senegalese braids and all of these traditional cultural styles, the bowl hairstyle where the braids wrap up into a bowl and all of that. And that's a problem. But what happened to, subliminal programming of positivity? See, y'all are quick to call out an artist when they on some, rightfully so. But when an artist is doing, uplifting our culture and our people, you still have something to say? And why is it going to start? I swear North Carolina ain't hot, darn war for sugar, honey, iced tea. I mean, it's literally been raining over. That's why my lights suck so much. And I've been getting out this ring light more because it's been cloudy every single day just about. It's a mess. And it's like, I'm supposed to be taking y'all with me to the dentist Wednesday. I finally got my car mount. But honey, it might be darn on storm and wind because I'm getting up early in the morning for a Wednesday appointment. But back to Dr. Mumbi Seraki. That was the second lie. Talking about how Beyonce don't really appreciate the culture of the cultures within Africa. That she's just making a mockery of it. And then she darn on lied and said that she didn't highlight the modern inventions of Africa, that she only displayed huts and villages and not everybody's living like that in Africa, that Africa has cities with skyscrapers and all that. I was like, well, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, if you would have watched the whole video, if you would have watched the whole movie instead of the little clips on YouTube and Instagram and whatnot, you would have seen that there was a whole segment where I think she was in Nigeria, where you saw tall skyscrapers, you saw cars. Matter of fact, Beyonce was in a darn car that was updated. She wasn't in no little shack like the Flintstones. She showed fancy hotels and stuff throughout the movie. So before you pass judgment, you supposed to have you supposed to be a journalist, because I think Dr. Mumbi Seraki is actually a journalist. It's like you didn't darn gonna take the time to even look at the whole movie before giving a critique. You're going off of hearsay. You taking clip notes versions and just running with it. I was so appalled by Dr. Mumbi Seraki. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. When we don't talk about Africa, y'all say, oh, we ain't trying to connect with our brothers and sisters on the continent. We trying to be divisive and all this, that, and the third. Then you got somebody like Beyonce highlighting Africa. And they're going to showcasing that Africa is beautiful in its own right without having to conform to the European standard of beauty. Highlighting the Eurasians, which was the original gods before the Roman Catholic God was pushed upon Africa that, Dr. Mumbi Seraki and others like to worship. And it's like, y'all gotten so brainwashed that your own gods, your own images, your own cultures, you allow for them to darn gonna deem it to be demonic. And Christianity is the one all true God. Like, really? Now, no offense to my Christian folks, but once again, the Kemet, which is what the original version of the Bible was actually mirrored after before they diluted. Now they turned everything good evil and evil good, where they made white seem like everything is purity. Like, if you want to go into it with programming, why is everything associated with whiteness is pure and all that? And that's the only thing I hated about Beyonce in the video, is where she was showcasing that white purity from time to time. I was like, I could have did without that per se, because once again, it's like that black is not necessarily demonic. Black is actually the true like the black is the true dainty, honey. Blackness is where it comes from. Blackness is the abundance of color. Whiteness is the absence of color. When you look into nature, the most melanated in nature is the most highly favored. The most lackluster and darn melanin is the abnormality. So I didn't like the white pure, the white symbolism of purity and all of that. I was like, because black is really the purity. Black is not meant to be demonic. Red is not meant to be demonic. Red signifies the energy. If you really go into the African culture and stuff, if you really go into the hoodoo of it all, if you really go and challenge the Orishas of it all. Now, I did love when she shadowed Oshun and all the others, honey. I did do. Now, Beyonce really does know how to channel a good old Oshun baby. To darn gone Dr. Mumbi Seraki dismay, because she's still brainwashed off of Jesus Christ. And it is what it is. But it's like, what you will not do is disrespect the queen and come with alternative facts, baby. Oh, that's what you not do. You will not darn gonna lie on the queen bee, baby. So the next time, it will behoove you, Dr. Mumbi Seraki, to darn gonna look at Beyonce's movie all the way through in its entirety, firsthand, before going off for some secondhand bullshit. Okay? And y'all know I'm still want to give my full thoughts on Beyonce. I got the clips and everything. I know I'm a month late, but it is what it is. Y'all know I was at this job that gave me hell for the longest, but now that I'm no longer there, I can finally take the time to do a full through Beyonce video. Matter of fact, we're going to do 2 parts. I want to do one highlighting the true integrity of the whole video. We're going to give the dance backgrounds, the cultural backgrounds, the fashions, and all of that. And then we're going to do a part 2 where we're going to highlight that Beyonce is not new to this, because I keep hearing a lot of people talking about, oh, Beyonce's been on her pro-blackness for the past few years. And it's like, for the B fans like me, who's been around since 2003, I'm like, wait a minute now. Beyonce might have gotten more vocal and outright with it, but Beyonce's been on to this, honey. Beyonce's been doing this for 10 plus years. So stay tuned for part 3 where we break down Beyonce's history about how she's not new to this. She's true to this. She might have gotten more overt with it, but honey, she's always been true with it, baby. So that is it, y'all. Feel free to leave y'all comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.